Guys, how are you doing? Welcome back to a brand new video. It's your boy Simon down here at Burford Golf Club, and I've been away this weekend, been up in Scotland, Edinburgh with the wife. Highly recommend it. Not with my wife, just Edinburgh. And I was not able to escape the bombardment, the marketing and the reviews of all the brand new drivers come out on the market over the weekend. So let's talk about it. So the one thing that stood out to me was the price. £500 or near enough that for a brand new driver. And as a club fitter, a coach, someone that's been in the industry for 10 years, I find it embarrassing to the point that this is now going to have to happen. Hi there, how you doing? All right? Yeah, really good, thank you. How are you? Yeah, basically what I'm looking to do, I've just been playing golf for about a year or so, really enjoy it, starting to love it, but I've got my basically granddad's clubs that handed down to me, feeling about I should invest, put a bit of money into the game. Yeah, not a problem at all, that sounds like a great plan. What we'll do is we'll go down onto the range, we'll test your equipment against the most current equipment out there, see what kind of gains you're getting, and then basically go from there. Oh, that sounds fantastic, that sounds like exactly something that I want to do. Just to get a rough idea though, what kind of money are we talking just for a normal driver? Standard upmarket driver, for example, like TaylorMade, Callaway, something like that, about £500. Sorry, what? Yeah, £500 just for a normal standard, off-the-shelf, standard shaft driver, just for you. Right, so £500 just for one club. That's correct. So that is the issue that I have now, because us as a golf club or any local pro shop out there has no choice but to charge this amount of money for a club, because the trade prices on these clubs are going to be so high, ridiculously high, and if you don't sell enough clubs by October, November, December, all of a sudden drivers are then going to crash, the market's going to come down, and you're going to be left over with 10 drivers in your professional shop that are going to be extortionate amount of money. If you make 15% across the board of your pre-book on drivers, then you are doing incredibly well. Here is the problem that I find with the price point there, is that as your local club pro, I've now got to endorse you spending £500 on a driver, which is just astonishing. It's ridiculous. And you're going to have people out there that want the driver, which is great, but for the vast majority that can't afford $499 for a brand new driver, what does that say about the game? Now let's talk about the drivers themselves, because I've looked at the reviews, I've looked at the stats, I haven't hit them myself, so I can't possibly say. It looks great, they both look great, they all look great. But does it actually improve? Now I've looked club reviews, club head speed wise, been exactly the same, ball speed exactly the same. The only thing that I see different is that the spin rate on all these drivers are much lower. You're getting a much lower spin rate, ideally on a right trajectory, the ball's going to go further. And a lot of people that do club reviews inherently are professional golfers or people with a club head speed of 111, 115, round that figure. This is the problem with the drivers themselves. $499, only a certain amount of people in the country or the world can afford that, and predominantly they're going to be over 50s. The people that are earning the most amount of money in their lifetime, expendable income, haven't got kids, or they've got a lump sum amount of money. The problem is this driver's not going to be good for them because you just can't swing it fast enough, or you might have a bad back, or you might need some more help, or you've taken up the game of golf late. All these kind of things to the point that you won't be able to swing the club fast enough to get anything out of it. The people that probably could get something out of it, i.e. your 20-year-olds, your 30-year-olds, the ones that are flexible, the ones that are athletic, won't be able to afford it because they haven't got the expendable income to actually buy these drivers. And this is why I feel like there's such a massive gap in the market at the moment, and I can't see why these companies are alienating themselves. I'll be really impressed to see what the G410 from Ping comes out at, because obviously the G49 was $349. It was a great driver. If the G410 stays around the same kind of price, don't get me wrong, it's a lot of money still for a brand new driver, I can't see how it's not going to take over the market in terms of people using it. Same with the Cobra. Again, Cobra was a great price driver last year. Again, if they keep the F9, similar speeds, distance isn't everything, and I feel like people are getting that. Everyone's been looking for longer distance, but actually, what about average distance, of course, around a golf? What about if you are hitting more fairways, or you're getting more roll, or you're not in the trees as much? Because inherently, if you're getting low spin and you hit an off-centre shot, or you hit it to the right, that ball's going to go even further right. frustrating for myself. Will I be hitting these clubs? Of course, because we're going to be getting them. I need to try, test them and feel them. Will I be using them to see which one comes out best for me? Then probably yes as well, but I'm in a very fortunate position. It just makes me want to rant about it, because the injustice of a driver going up for £100 from last year to this year with minimal gains, unless you're at the highest level of golf, i.e. your tour players, there's really not much need for it. Anyway, that is my rant over on the new drivers that are going to be extortionately amount of money, and it's going to be the local pro shops, the ones that are doing club fittings, that are A, going to feel embarrassed to charge it, and B, are going to struggle to even make any money on these clubs because there's just so much money in the first place. It'd be interesting to see how this all pans out. Guys, thank you ever so much for watching. As always, leave this video a like if you liked it. Please subscribe if you're new to the channel. Welcome. And yeah, catch you guys later.